Another public service announcement. I am going to quote the words of my boy, Criminal Justice.
Crap!
If you do not click yes on this screen, do not come crying to my channel that your game does not work later on when there's another update. What is going on, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer back at you with another LSPDFR tutorial. And today, guys and gals, I am going to be showing you how to revert from 2245, because we showed you how to revert to 2245. We're going to show you how to go from that and go to the 2372, and I'm going to show you a few tips along the way, and I am going to show you how to get rid of the infinite loading screen. I know a lot of people have had the infinite loading screen when trying to play on their 2372, which is the newest version. Now, a quick little PSA. If you feel like dropping comments like this one right here, please kick rocks. I don't need people like you on my channel. I will never change the way I do my tutorials. I've said it many times. I will speak slowly and clearly and make sure that those out there that really need this tutorial will be able to troubleshoot their game and get back out there on patrol, make their game even better. If you need to write comments like that, you obviously don't need a tutorial. But the funny thing is, you watched the whole video. So with that being said, I will never change the way I do my tutorials, and I've already wasted too much time on you explaining that. So let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. The first thing you want to do, now I'm going to show you that if I go to my common folder and I go to my Grand Theft Auto folder here, you will see, not this one here, right here, you will see that it is on the 2245. See that file version, 2245, okay? Now, first thing you want to do is you're going to want to go to Steam, okay? You're going to want to bring up your Steam, and you're going to want to go to Library, okay? Go to Library. You're going to go to Grand Theft Auto. Now, you can see mine is doing it right now. You're going to right-click Grand Theft Auto and go to Properties, and it's going to bring up this box right here. You are going to click Verify Integrity of Game Files, okay? Once you click that, it's going to show a progress bar. Once that progress bar gets full, you are then going to see a box like this. It will say 100% validation, and it's going to say 11 files failed to validate and will be required. What does that mean? That means Steam knows that you are on the 2245 version. Now, if you are on 2372, the newest GTA version, but you're getting the infinite loading screen, hold tight or fast forward a little bit in the video, and I will show you how to get rid of that infinite loading screen. But if you are on the reverted 2245, you will now see your Grand Theft Auto. Steam is telling that Grand Theft Auto that you do not have the new version, and you can see right here, it 100% installed the new version of Grand Theft Auto into my folder. So once that 100% goes away, which it just did, we can exit out of this. We can exit out of this. Now, if I go back into that folder, you will now see, if I hover over, boom, there you go. I am now on the 2372. Now, I have LSPDFR in here, right? If I load up my game right now, and I'll show you, and I'm going to take time to show you all this. There it is. The current game version is not supported. If you have gotten this box right here, got you covered, all right? So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to click no. And let's just get out of this. All right, so let's minimize. Now, guys and gals, let's get to your main directory if you don't know how to. Go to your disk drive that your Steam is installed in, okay? This is for Steam users, by the way. Epic users, go check out my boy, Criminal Justice, okay? Go check out my boy, Criminal Justice, and he shows you how to hook it up for Epic users. All right, so you're going to go to your disk drive. You're going to go to Program Files x86, Steam. You're going to hit up Steam Apps. and common. Right here, you're going to see your Grand Theft Auto folder. I'm going to go back into mine, which is in a different folder, and there it is. This is what I like to call the main directory front page. Make sure your window's got a buffer zone right here. Don't have it be all tight like that, okay? That's tighter than that comment I just saw. I actually pinned that comment at the top of the video. It's hilarious. This is your front page. You got your plugins, mods folder, everything right here. All right, let's minimize this for right now. And here's what we want to do. Click the link down below. It's going to take you to a page that we've all seen before, lspdfr.com. Go ahead and click the download LSPDFR, green link right there. Okay, now, a lot of people are saying, but Rage hasn't updated yet. If I go to the Rage site, the new updated version isn't there. Folks, LSPDFR put the new Rage launch exe into the LSPDFR file, okay? So the new launch exe is in that file. The updated one is in that file. The creator of Rage plugin hook or the admins, whoever, just have not updated the website yet. That's the only thing with that, okay? And I'm going to show you that this works, all right? So let's go ahead and click the blue download this file. You're going to have to go through all that if you want. Agree and download. And we want the manual install. We want the manual install. Should not take too long to install that, but while it's installing, click the link down below that says ScriptHookV. That is going to bring you right here to the ScriptHookV website. All right, you're going to scroll down to where it says download. Click that download link. There's a couple of hoops you got to jump through. ScriptHookV is released. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see ScriptHookV is released. Let me get rid of that. That's LSPDFR. That just got done downloading. We're going to minimize that. ScriptHookV is released right here. ScriptHookV is released among with the native trainer. Click that ScriptHookV. You're going to get an ad. That's okay. Exit out of it. And here we are, 2372. It is the same version of the new GTA. Go ahead, click download. This should download very quickly because it's a very small file. There you go. And we're going to minimize that. We are all set with our web browser. We can get out of that. Folks, bring up your main directory, and I'm gonna give you a little tip right here, okay? Here's a little tip for you. I want you to double click your LSPD. If you have LSPDFR installed, double click it, and you're gonna go to keys, okay? You're gonna go to keys and double click that. These are the keys that you have already gone through. You spent meticulous time getting these keys just the way you want them, okay? We're gonna take this and we're gonna sling her on over here for right now. I gotta remember that I have my camera up there. We're going old school with this. I got the camera up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna double click the LSPDFR INI. Double click that. It's gonna bring up your INI, okay? It's got your main preload all models. It's got all your ambient stuff that you spent time getting it perfect. We're gonna sling her on over here for right now, okay? All right, safekeeping for those. Let's hit back once, and we're back at our main directory front page. Again, plugins, mods folder, LSPDFR, ELS. It's all right there. Let's go ahead and first we're gonna bring up our LSPDFR. All right, let me sling it down here. Okay, now here's what you're gonna wanna do, folks. You are going to, now right here, there's your new Rage hook, EXE. That is the updated Rage right there, folks. Okay, you are simply going to highlight all of this except licenses. We do not need licenses, okay? So we are simply going to left click that, drag it all right into there, and drop her in. All right, and it's going to go through that. It will ask you if you want to replace files. Go ahead and click yes. There we go. Click yes, and it should, boom, just like that. Okay, so once that's complete, just click right here to unhighlight that stuff. We can now get out of our LSPDFR WinRAR. Let's get out of that. And let's real quickly just put in our ScriptHookV. All right, bring up the ScriptHookV WinRAR, double click bin. And we only want two. You don't want native trainer. If you want a nice trainer, simple trainer, search my channel for it. Simple trainer is on there. You will absolutely love it, okay? So we are going to select just DINPut 8 DLL, ScriptHookV DLL. Left click, drag it again to the buffer zone, drop it in, replace the files. Boom, done. Exit out of that. Now, let's replace our INIs, okay? First, we're gonna do Now that our LSPDFR is updated, double click your LSPDFR. And first, let's go to keys. Double click that. As you can see, these are all now reset. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to bring our old keys over, the ones that we took so much time to do. Okay, we got the old one on the left, new one on the right. We want to go to the left one, just click once and then Control A, highlight or right click, copy. Go over here, click it once, Control A, right click, paste. All right, we now have all of the same functions on the newer LSPDFR. All right, so let's save that. We can exit out of both of these. Go down to the LSPDFR INI. There's the new updated one. We want to keep all of our old settings, so we're going to bring over the old one. Same thing, click, Control A, right click, copy. Over here, click, Control A, right click, paste. File, save. Exit out, exit out. We are good to go. Now, while we're in here, go ahead and click that LSPDFR configurator, and that is going to finalize the LSPDFR install. Okay, we're going to go to next, and we got to show the license, and it'll give you 4 seconds to read everything on there. There we go. Once that 4 seconds is done, just click accept. And right here, we're just going to select do it for me, okay? Because we'll go in there. So just click do it for me, and it will say it is successfully installed. So click OK. All right. Now, you would think that everything is installed. We can get into our game. We can go. Not just yet, folks. If you have update.rpf mods in your game, meaning OpenIV, there is one last step you got to do. This is where the infinite loading screen comes in, and thanks to my boy Firefighter Steve and Gaming with Cookies, who hit me up and told me why it's doing this. This is exactly why you are getting the infinite loading screen on the new 2372. Folks, let me tell you this. Go ahead and double click your mods folder here, okay? And you are going to take this update.rpf, and you want to, let's see if we can drag it to the desktop and drop it. Yes, we can. So it is going to copy that update.rpf to the desktop. All right. Now, while it is doing that, I will be right back with you when it's done doing it. All right, y'all. So as you can see, our update folder has copied to our desktop, okay? Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll give it a try. Either way, you will be able to get into your LSPDFR. All right, so let's click back. Actually, we got to click back, because now if you have an older Rage launch right here, this one is not going to work. This is the older Rage launch. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll down in your main directory of your newly updated LSPDFR. You're going to go to the Rage, you're going to right click, and you are going to send to desktop to create shortcut. Now you could take this down to your taskbar, pin it down there, or keep it right here. I'm going to keep mine right here because I do have some other files that's linked up to that one. And we're going to double click this. What it's going to do is it's going to prompt you to do a couple of things in Rage. And here we go. There we go. Now, another public service announcement. I am going to quote the words of my boy, Criminal Justice. Crap! If you do not click yes on this screen, do not come crying to my channel that your game does not work later on when there's another update. Okay, guys and gals, I cannot express to you enough how important it is and how effortless it is to just click that yes. That's all you got to do, folks. Click that yes. Back up your game file. Please, for the love of God, back up your file through Rage. It'll take a few minutes to do it. If you have a slower computer, it might take longer. If you think it's taking too long, go get something to eat. Go take a shit. I don't care what you do. Back up that game file. All right, so here we are. We are now in the Rage. And I like to change this to 60. I also like to go to game settings. Advanced, And I like to disable custom loading screen, so make sure that's checked. I like to disable it. That's the custom loading screen is where everything kind of just comes up and it loads up in the middle of the screen as the game's loading. I don't like it. I always disable mine. You want to make sure all your plugins are selected, and we want to go to games. And now if we go to revert, there you go. We are now on the supported. So this right here, folks, tells you that we have the updated Rage, because this updated Rage now supports the 2372, which is the new tuner GTA, okay? Now, if I was to launch my game right now, it would have the infinite loading screen. It won't load into the game. Why? I'll show you right now. All right, so now that we did this, we're not gonna save and launch. We're just gonna exit out. Let's minimize this right here, and let's go ahead and fire up our OpenIV. Now, when OpenIV loads up, you should see a green box sitting at the top of your OpenIV, okay? And it's taking a little longer than it usually does, but it'll be starting up. There we go. There's that green box. Okay, you have an outdated version of update.rpf in your mods folder. You need to copy a new version of update.rpf into your mods folder. Otherwise, your game might crash. You are simply going to click copy new version to mods folder. All changes you made in mods folder archive will be lost. Do you want to continue? Go ahead and click yes. Okay. If we click yes. Now, if I go to my favorites and I go to DLC packs, I still have them in there. If I go to favorites and I go to visual settings.dat, see, now it did reset my visual settings.dat, which is okay. It might have even replaced my graphics mods, but we'll find that out when we get in there. If I go to dlclist.xml and I click edit and I scroll down, yeah, so it got rid of all of my DLC stuff. Okay, now here's what I want to try. If we exit out of OpenIV, and now if we go back into our main directory front page, we're in the front page, y'all. I know this is taking time, but trust me, you will thank me. Double click that mods folder again. See that update folder? Click it. And you're going to take this update folder. You're going to click it. All right. There's the update.rpf. And there's the update.rpf. You're going to take the one that we saved, which is right here. You're going to left click it, drag it, drop it. You're going to replace. All right, once you do that, we can now exit out of here. We can get rid of the one that's on our desktop, delete. And yes, we want to permanently delete it. And now let's exit out of our file explorer, open the OpenIV back up. If we do not have that green box, we are good to go. If we have the green box, then this update.rpf trick did not work. Okay, so we have the green box. So you are going to have to reinstall things like your graphic mods, your sirens. It will keep things like your police vehicles, okay? If we go to our police vehicles, those are still in there. Your sirens are not. Your visual settings, better radiance, is no longer in your game. Make visuals great again, Quant V, whatever you installed, LA Roads, Real LA Architect, anything that you installed into the DLC list is now gone, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the shitty things about these updates, okay? Now, if you didn't have any of that stuff, but you still had OpenIV, then you're good to go. We can exit out of here. Now, let's fire up our Rage, and it should take us right into the game. And let's see. I'm just gonna stay here, and I'm gonna do this with y'all. Let me switch over to let me switch over. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's over here. Let's bring up the game capture so y'all can see it when the game loads up. You are going to see the white bar at the top only because I was just messing on my second monitor. I was messing around on my second monitor. Okay, hold on. I think it's telling us to re-verify our game data. Let's try that one more time. Let's try it one more time, y'all. Let's give it a shot one more time. There we go. There we go. Now we are cooking with bacon. Not sure why the game capture, there it is. The game capture has popped up there. We are now loaded in, folks. Now we should have the infinite loading screen should be gone. Okay. Another thing that I can tell you right now, this is my Realism Beyond Realism Beyond graphics mod. It is no longer in there. Reshade is still in there, but because we reset our mods folder in OpenIV, I no longer have down in the bottom bottom left-hand corner where it says Grand Theft Auto, it should say Realism Beyond. Our visual settings.dat is wiped out. So any graphic mods, pretty much anything that you did in your mods folder in your OpenIV has been wiped. So what does that mean for me? That means I am going to completely delete all of my GTA 5 folders. I am going to do a fresh, that's right, a fresh install, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do a fresh install, and I need to re-put in everything into my game. So bear with me for a couple of days as I'm just going to be loading my stuff in. I can usually do it pretty quick, but these updates are killer. These updates are absolutely killer, and I just want to show y'all that the infinite loading screen, there you go. Infinite loading screen is now gone. There's no more infinite loading screen, but there's really, if anybody knows a way around that mods folder issue, please let me know, okay? Let me know. Yeah, see, I can tell you right now, I do have reshade in, okay? I do have reshade in, so it's still gonna look decent, but my quant v and all of that is no longer in the game. So if I go down here, my Hollywood sign, for instance, is probably gone. So it probably says Vinewood again, which I don't know where it is on the map. But the pier sign, I do know that the pier sign says Santa Monica Pier, but it now might say Del Perro. So yeah, see. So my LA Architect, LA Roads is gone. I can tell you right now that LA Roads is not in here. Forest of San Andreas, all of my mods through OpenIV are now gone. If anybody knows a way around that, please let me know how to get past that. So ladies and gentlemen, I know it was a bit lengthy. There's a bunch of helpful tips in here, folks. A lot of helpful tips in here for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I don't mind if you skip through it. Just don't skip past any of the important parts and get to the end of this video. That is going to be it. Until next time, everybody, be happy, be healthy, be positive, be safe, be happy. Jesus, why am I? You know what? Take care, stay in prayer, love one another, and peace out. Love y'all so much. Take care. Peace.